Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for our final module here, which is Final Thoughts. And I just wanted to thank you, first of all, for joining me for AI Animation Basics. What I wanted to do for this series was just something that was as simple as possible to give you the basic tools needed so that you can get started with AI animation. As I said in the beginning, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It really depends on what your needs are. And if you're just looking for some context, some place to start, then that's what I wanted to do here. I wanted to at least give you the basic fundamentals so that you can get going from there. We took a look at a few things. We took a look at our comedy animated episode here, and we just had our two people chit-chatting. And in this case, I had the audio already ready to go. I had the voice acting and everything. And so this was really quite straightforward. If you are looking at creating your own video for YouTube or for TikTok or something like that, if you have a concept in mind, then it's really up to you to write your scripts and to record your actors. How you go about that, if you have people who are there and ready to go, then that's great. Otherwise, there are other ways you can go about recording your own audio. You can use something like 11 Labs. So theoretically, you could just record yourself and use something like 11 Labs in order to change your voice. You have to have a script, but if you have the script and you're willing to do the voice acting, then that's something that you can do. We also took a look at making a music video. So this is just a simple example. It's a rock music video. And so the pieces are pretty straightforward. You know, we have our band, shots of our band, shots of the instrument, and of course we have the music. So the music video is a pretty good place to start if you are looking to improve your video editing skills and you're not sure where to start. Maybe you should generate a song and put together your own little music video. It's a good way of like learning rhythm of the editing. So if your editing follows the beats, the rhythms, the melodies in the song, the lyrics in the song, then a lot of that goes a long way to kind of show you, tell you where your edits should be and what should be going on. And in this case, you know, pretty straightforward. We have our singer, we have our band members, and it's just a matter of cutting it all together in an interesting way. And we used lip sync with Hedra. So again, got Hedra here. So if you want to get some lip sync going, Hedra provides some free credits for you to play around with. It's really quite nice of them. And the quality result with Hedra is really quite amazing. You also have something like Kling. If you want to head over to Kling, Kling does lip sync as well. And also Pika Labs does lip sync, and so does Runway. For my, in my opinion, the best options right now are going to be Hedra and Kling. That being said, Runway and Act 1 with Runway, which can actually capture the actor's performance, that's something that I'm going to be spending more time with. So that's another thing to take into consideration as well as far as lip sync goes. If you want to get your own performance, or if you have other people who might be performing, then you can use the lip sync option here. So here we have our character. Here we can click on the lip sync. Lacks a consistently visible face, so we can't use that one. Okay, this one's probably a little bit better. Actually, this one has some lip sync on it already, so you can see there kind of what the results are with Kling. I didn't use this one because I didn't quite care for it, but this is where you can use lip sync. So we have our reference video, and then we can, so in this case, if we were able to use this one, then you can click right here with the lip sync and we can try that. But in this case, the character is too far away from the screen. Actually, let's go ahead and try it. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so this one worked actually. This one, it liked the video a little bit better. So as long as Kling likes the video, then you should be able to get away with it. And so from there, then you can do text to speech. So you can enter in the text, you can upload your own audio, and then you can use the lip sync that way. So those are the two main recommendations that I have as far as lip sync goes, is Kling and Hedra, but also Runway as well with Act One. Their lip sync is good too, but I find that Kling and Hedra are the ones that I'm going to more than anything else. And then as far as generating music goes, you can always use Suno, and I would definitely recommend Refusion as well. Refusion, the great thing about Refusion is that it is free, 100% free. There are certain things that Refusion cannot do that Suno does better, but as far as just generating some instrumentals, Refusion is really quite good. So if you want to head over to Refusion, you can just put in the top here for your prompt. You could just put in whatever you want and then hit generate, and there you go. You're off and running. So we took a look at that with the music video, and we also took a look at creating an ad. And so that kind of covers the spread here of what you might be interested in doing when it comes to AI animation. And, you know, we have something that's a little bit more traditional with the AI animation, with the comedy stuff. We have something that's a little bit different with the music video. Now we're working with like live action stuff. And then of course, with creating an ad, we actually have something that's live action, and we have our concept, we have our music, and it all comes together. So again, all of this is just to do something very simple and straightforward. I didn't want to get too into the details because we're probably going to be covering more of those details like lip sync and green screening and handling audio and doing all of that kind of stuff. We'll do that in future modules. But as far as these first set of modules go, it was all about just kind of keeping things as simple as possible and just giving you an idea of where you can start if you're interested in getting into AI animation. So I don't want to go too much further than that. I just wanted to share some final thoughts with you just to kind of give you an idea of everything that we covered here and what you can do as well. And if you are interested in having some hands-on help, then you can contact me and I would be happy to help you with your project. We can set up a time to talk, and we could talk pricing as well. So if you are looking to do some AI animation and you're hoping to have some help with that, by all means, please let me know. But as far as the AI animation basics, I just wanted to give you all the tools that you needed to get started. And then from there, it's up to you. If you feel like you can handle it on your own and you're inspired to do so, then I wanted to give you the fundamentals. If you are looking for some more hands-on help, by all means, get in contact with me. I would love to hear from you. So that's all there is to it as far as AI animation goes and the basics there to get you started. We'll just leave it at that. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we will see you in future modules.